What if I told you that some of the world's strangest safety rules exist because someone actually tried the dumbest possible thing? From feeding wild bears like they're oversized puppies, to cooking bacon inside a public bathroom hand dryer. Every rule we laugh at today was created after someone nearly turned a bad idea into a disaster. And the craziest part, each story gets worse. These aren't myths. They're real warnings born from real people who thought, what could go wrong? Stay with me because by the end, you'll never look at a vending machine, a microwave, or a cliffside selfie the same way again. Number 10. Don't feed the wild animals. It sounds obvious, until you remember humanity's deep desire to treat apex predators like oversized woodland influencers. Somewhere, sometime, a tourist thought giving a 400-pound bear a ham sandwich was a wholesome idea. The bear agreed right up until he started seeing picnics as full-service buffets. Soon enough, rangers had to put up giant signs begging people not to turn wildlife into lunch-seeking mascots. The peak moment came when the friendly-looking bear rejected chips and practically demanded something crunchier like, say, human limbs. And so the rule was born, don't feed the animals. Because nothing says species dominance like being outsmarted by a creature who hibernates half the year. Number 9. This hand dryer is not a cooking device. If this rule exists, it's because someone tried to make brunch in a public restroom. People shoved bread, cheese, someone even attempted bacon into those barely warm hand dryers. Spoiler, they don't cook, they smoke. The all-time highlight was a man who proudly announced he had reinvented fast food seconds before setting off every alarm in the building. Thus came the saddest label in engineering history: do not use to dry or heat food. Humanity, 0. Bathroom appliances, 1. Number 8. Don't run with scissors. Generations of children and alarmingly many adults thought sprinting with blades was the fast track to productivity. One kid trained like a ninja, tripped, and nearly invented involuntary cosmetic surgery. Teachers, exhausted and emotionally broken, finally demanded a universal rule: scissors cut paper, not faces. Looking back, maybe the real problem wasn't the scissors, but the optimism that gravity would take a day off. Number 7. Do not tap the aquarium glass. You'd think the presence of sharks, literal symbols of "don't bother me," would be enough. But no, people knock, tap, shout, and practically audition for the fish's attention. The unforgettable moment happened when a visitor imitated a fish to bond with a tiger shark. The shark approached, the glass trembled. The visitor reconsidered every choice that led to that moment. Thus the sign, do not provoke creatures that could eat you first. A rule useful for aquariums and relationships. Number 6. No metal in the microwave. Clearly written for those who believe sparks are just the microwave saying hi. One man microwaved a fork to sterilize it, turning the interior into a fireworks show. Another wrapped leftovers in foil because crispy is better. The grand finale was a guy who tried drying wet socks inside. The socks burned. The microwave ascended to appliance heaven. Neighbors gained a new fire alarm. Conclusion: if the instructions sound like they're made for aliens, they're probably meant for us. Number 5. No selfies on cliffs. Our cameras got smarter. We didn't. Tourists dance, lean, and stretch over 1,000-foot drops just to get a picture saying living my best life. Gravity disagrees. One performer attempted a cliffside dance routine, slipped, and nearly became a cautionary documentary. Parks finally posted warnings essentially saying, the view is pretty, you are not. Step back. The like button is powerful, but not stronger than terminal velocity. Number 4. Keep your arms out of the cage. If a sign exists, someone ignored it. People see a lion and think, he looks friendly. The lion sees a hand and thinks, appetizer. The most infamous case involved a man trying to pet a tiger to impress someone. He impressed someone, the paramedics. Hence the rule, do not place body parts where they do not belong. A timeless lesson. Number 3. Do not drink the fountain water. Yes, people have drunk water from public fountains filled with coins, pigeons, and questionable life choices. One man even described it as having an artistic flavor. Cities worldwide eventually added signs practically screaming, "Do not drink this." We conquered space travel, but lost to decorative plumbing. Number 2. Do not microwave animals. It sounds like urban legend, but no people actually placed pets in microwaves to dry them faster. The results were horrific, leading manufacturers to print one of the most disturbing warnings in product label history. Companies learn something crucial: never assume humans will choose the reasonable option. If this is number 2, brace yourself. Number 1, do not climb the vending machines, and the crown goes to the snack-driven tragedies. People shook, tipped, and full-on scaled vending machines to retrieve stuck chips. The deadliest moment occurred when someone pulled too hard, the machine toppled. Yes, vending machines have killed more people than sharks. Now the label reads, "Do not rock, climb, or battle the machine." In the end, humanity wasn't defeated by nature or technology, but by a $1.50 bag of chips.